like I know you do. Okay. I have to take one of these out of my ear so I can actually talk and listen what is it I'm talking. Cafecito. I'm looking here, but actually I have the camera there. Cafecito. So I was listening to Move Along from the All American Rejects. And every time that I feel low in a day, I hear that song and it's like, it moved me, it pushed me. So that's a cool thing. That's what I'm hearing right now. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you in terms of, oh yeah, it was like my mic. In terms of progress of the project is that the storyboarding is progressing, but also the character design. Something cool happened, and is that in this pre-production part of the process, I'm working alongside two other artists that are helping me with the character designs also. And I want to show you like the notes that one of the artists gave me, and I was like, poof, amazing! I really love these ideas. Look at this. So this is a universe in which we are building all of these characters in a punk rock society, and the way that I designed the way that I designed the characters were like super simple. Like they were actually naked. They would have nothing or like props or like something like clothes or something like that. And I really like these notes that this artist gave me. So thanks, Livy. This is like a piercing here on the ear of this dog. We have like some extra hairs on the sides, and we have a choker. At the beginning, I didn't like too much the idea of a choker. Maybe it looks like a little bit feminine, but the more that I see it, I'm like, I really like how can I play also with that, and how can that also contribute to the overall shape of this character, like the silhouette of this character, and that was really cool. See, I'm not sure about the side bumps right now, but yeah, I really like the choker and the ear piercing idea, and see how the little dudes looks with these things, and it's cool that I spent a lot of time trying to find out a cool front view for the mouth, and I was like erasing blah blah, blah. And she just put that simple mouth like a C curve with the teeth and a little bit asymmetrical compared to the nose. And I was like, fuck, that's cool. That's simple, that's nice, and that's cool. I was putting like weird lines around. The Joker, nice. I'm still thinking about it, but we'll see. That's one thing that happens yesterday. And the other thing that I wanted to share also is, wait, the other thing that I want to share also is this. I'm working also with another artist, and she made this mood board for the crowd character designs. So we have like gags inspired on movies like Airplane or like Naked Gun that I fucking love. And these gags have like, wow, they have like three gags. Each gag have like two characters. So in one of those, I have like a crowd character designs. So I need a lot of them, and I sent her I sent her some music videos. I sent her Scars, no, Last Resort from Papa Roach. I sent her Jesus of Suburbia from Green Day, and a commercial from the Powerpuff Girls from the 90s that I really love, and this overall animation is super inspired on that. So she grabbed screenshots from all of these videos that I sent her, plus the ones that also she found around, and the thing that she highlighted was the same thing that I received feedback on my characters over here, like piercing, chokers, and all of those things. That honestly, I haven't paid attention too much about. Like, even though I use these shit, I don't pay. I haven't paid enough attention to those things on character designs, and and that's a cool thing because for me, having these two artists on the team right now allows me to learn from them and they also learn from me. So it's super cool, this collaboration that is happening. And this is something that I learned the hard way and I learned late. When I was animating dog shit, I was planning like, yeah, I'm going to do everything myself. I'm going to do everything traditional. I'm going to just lock in and work on this shit like crazy. I was killing my fucking self. Cafecito. I was killing myself doing so until one of my mentors, several of my mentors were like, dude, can you look at this? Look at this type of animation. Look at this other type of project. Look at this project. Look at this project. And as I start looking out of myself and out of like what is other people doing and how is that they are doing this stuff and the collaborations they are having in order to create these pieces, I was like, dude, I cannot do this alone. And even if I do it even if I do it alone, I will not enjoy it as much as if I were to share this process with more people. So I actually felt alone at the beginning of Doctor when working on it because I was doing everything myself. But as the project was evolving, I was also growing as a my mind was expanding in the possibilities of, if I want to make short films, if I want to make my own Love, Death and Robots, can I do that alone? No fucking way. No fucking way. So is then when I start bringing people to the team. Is then when I start learning from other people in the team, and the overall project of making this, and the overall project and the overall process of making this. What am I in the little screen? Wait. Awesomeness. And the overall process of making a short film become more enjoyable when I start bringing other artists into the team, and yes, some parts of the projects get delayed because there were different people, different lives on the project. But even if some parts of the project get delayed, it was worth the adventure of working with them actually. And yeah, and I'm bringing almost the same people that helped me on Doctorate on this project, and it's blowing my mind what they're doing here. See. They also made these character thumbnails super rough, in which we start talking about playing with super little shapes, like for the pants, and bigger shape for the upper body, and even like the gothic outfit for the woman in this on this short film. I was like, wow, dude, those are ideas I wouldn't come up with those ideas actually. And for me, bringing those perspective from other people into the team just helps build this universe that I'm creating. So that's super cool. That's one thing that I wanted to say, and it's something that I learned late, and is that yeah, we cannot do this alone, and the process is more enjoyable when we bring people to work with us on this project. And yeah, see, now we are going to have a character with a choker and a piercing. Cool. Another thing that I'm doing right now is just looking around the storyboard, seeing how it is going, what else is missing, and in order to start building a team and pitching this idea to friends so they can join the project, I did something, and it's that I cleaned the first part of the storyboard and the final part of the storyboard. So is this over here, meaning that I'm filling the gaps in the middle, and I'm almost finishing filling the gaps in the middle. Yesterday I recorded here a video on YouTube for this, and then on my free time I continue storyboarding the rest. See, it's super good. So I continue storyboarding the rest, and now I have to storyboard all of this. So I will grab 3 panels from here, and I'll clean it during this video and keep talking about the process of creating short films and the idea behind why to create all of these short films. So let's choose some cool frame. Let me change the music first. Move along. Okay. Let's see. So which frame to clean from which panel to clean from the many of the ones that we have here. So let's see. Okay. So we have the dog. The dog disappears and boom appears and attacks the robot. The robot falls. So these will play with the same layout that I have here. So I can do this later. I want to design the main panels. So this could be a main panel. Boop, boop. What else could be a main panel? This. I love this one. What else? This. this, and yeah, one of this. This will be because the dog, the Chihuahua, after getting inside of the robot through his eye hole, he goes out of the robot through his asshole. So, so we're going to clean those. So I don't make these videos too long. Amazing. So, first thing that I'll do is open my character designs because I need to observe how my character look like with which shapes I'm working. Pre-production, character designs, V03. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Three hair, chihuahua. No, I need the small ones. Amazing. Look at these babies. Now imagine this dude. See, this is the thing that I was mentioning with the mouth. Like for a front view, I did this, but it was super simple. What Libby made here is like a simple C shape with the teeth underneath. That's it. But I couldn't find it at that moment what to do, and it actually works. So if this is a punk rock universe that we are building, it makes a lot of sense to add these piercings. Now that I, she also made like a hole in the ear, right? So the choker. So yeah, those are the things. And now I am asking more people like, hey, can you look at my character designs? Is there anything that you recommend applying or adding now that I'm building this super punk rock universe? So yeah, this is the character design. Now I'm going to take the front view. I'm going to take the front view of this little dude, put it here, scale it, delete everything that I don't need, put the head here, delete the head, multiply so I can only get the outline of the character, put it around here, and now lower the opacity so I can cheat my brain thinking that I am animating so I can see how the frame before looks like, and I can actually turn this dude in perspective, something like this. Something like this. And the mocos. I still don't know how to say this in that English. The mocos, the shit that goes out of the nose. But there you go. Fuckers, fuckers. The interesting thing about this project is that I'm working with a super flat, heavily shaped design oriented, and what I was saying, it's not that complicated to rotate these shits around. I can just rotate the features of the face around this shape. Wait. There you go. So this could be something like this. And the ears is this shape. It's a straight, one line, two lines over here. Okay, I'll put the straight on this side and the apex of this over here. Come on, there you go. Beautiful. And here too. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, this dude is super enlightened right now because he's in pain. It's like when Goku lost Krillin. It's like when fucking Gon from Hunter x Hunter fucking is mad with Pito, and he transforms into this crazy dude. So same shit here. This dude is super enlightened, super mad at the robot because he kills his two brothers, and he's going to beat the shit out of that robot. How? He's going to pee on top of the robot. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. So this dude is like, after punching this robot here on the head, he flies again up, and we have a close up of the head of the robot, and the only thing that we hear is like, his zipper from his pants. He lowers his zipper from his pants, and he prepares to pee on top of the robot. And when he pees on top of the robot, the pee goes around and down through the arm of the robot, and he starts going using the P, sliding on the P to get closer to the robot. Crazy, huh? Okay, amazing. So I have my frame here. It works. I like it. It's enough. Now, let me delete. No, I don't need it. Maybe here. Yes. No, I don't need this here anymore. I'll have this here. Maybe I can distort this a little bit. Awesome. Yeah, that's it. And then we go here. And this is the fucking dog sliding. So I'll grab the 3/4 view, copy, and paste. Okay. We go here. And then I start deforming this shit. Cheating, cheating, cheating. Yeah, that's it. That's what I need. I can draw on top. I don't like to fully trace my model shit because I can lose the opportunity of pushing some things around. Okay, 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 okay. So, as I mentioned before, it's like I'm doing this with rigs, so so I have to also consider that. I have to also consider that. And for example, consider that how? Consider that here that I can actually use the neutral pose of the rig here. I don't have to go crazy. And it's not like boring because I'm using the neutral pose or the custom 3/4 pose, which is not fully used like in the model sheet, but almost there. So, boop, 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 boop. Oh fuck, boop, boop. There you go. Awesome. So yeah, guys, if you feel low, listen, move along, and then go to work. Now my Spotify is putting all the music from the All American Reject. Come on, I need something different right now. And then this dude is crossing his arms, and I'm always thinking about simple shapes. So I'll create a new layer so I can draw around, draw through. So this will be a Z. We'll have a triangle representing the other arm, and the other arm goes like this. Yeah, so it's something like that. I like it. So, oh, the shoulder maybe here. Yeah. Let me make this bigger or something like this. Yeah. I need this around. It's a little bit like that. Cool. I feel like the body's too long. This dude is the shortest from the three dogs. So I'll make this a little bit smaller. I will delete the lines here. The chest line should be here. I'll clean that later. This is like a rough clean. Because after this, I hope to show this to some cool people and receive some feedback and go again and apply that feedback. But maybe I will apply that feedback on the animatic just to move forward. So the shit is this is the shit that is in my mind the most right now, and I will put full screen with this. So my best friend is is a musician. He's a singer, and I was talking with him like, dude, how long does it take for you to produce from writing and until all the way to producing a song? He's a singer, and he was like 2 months, but that's sometimes a bit too much. 2 months, and I was like, fuck shit, 2 months to fully produce and have a song, and I was like, wow, dude, I'm so envious in that sense because in music, for to write a song, 2 months, for me to make an animation is like 4 or 5 months sometimes. And when I'm having like a big team, 3 months, and I'm like, okay, how can I make? How can I? How can I make to cut some corners or cut as much as corners as possible to make a full short film in like in 2 months? I was like, how crazy is that shit? So I started writing. I started writing. Every time that I have an idea, I wrote it down. Writing the idea. And I was like, what can I put on this week and then on this week and then on this week in order to have to complete a short film in 2 months? And I found it. And I found it, but I was like, no, dude, this means that my life will be only work, 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 work. And guess what I decided? To work, work, work. I'm exploring the idea of working on this short film in a 3 month period, and still using all of this as an opportunity to just keep exploring, keep learning some stuff. So if, for example, I finish the storyboard and someone cool comes and is like, "Hey, reapply this feedback," fucking one more week in order to make this super, super, super cool. But other than that, the idea of making a short film in 2 months means that in 1 year you are able to create 6 short films. Is my If my simple mathematics are correct, 6 short films in 1 year. That's amazing, dude. That's like if you were a singer, that is like you have an album. You can actually, it's like your first album. And my friend that have like a two month period to create a song, like how many songs can that person produce, or musicians produce in 1 year if you are able to produce 2 songs every 2 months? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm jealous. I'm jealous about musicians, and music industry. But yeah, I feel like that inspires me. That inspires me. That challenge of trying to close the gap between what the music industry can do and the animation industry can do, in terms of our creative process, is something that is a challenge that for me it's like, I want to try that. It's worth trying. It's worth trying. I always compare animation with music. It's like, fuck. Sometimes I feel like, I think I said this before. Sometimes I feel like musicians can actually leave their creations many times by when they create a song and they have to play it many times in different countries, and maybe even they can change little things in the live performance, so they are actually reliving the piece of art that they're creating. And here is like, we make it once, we put it out there, and poof, it's the final piece out there. But how can you experiment that piece in different ways every time that you see that piece? Crazy, yeah. So yeah, those are one of those are like crazy shit that I think about. But yeah, I really like the challenges of someday, super, super, super soon, being able to create a full complete short film in 2 months. Awesome. Without killing myself in the process. So awesome. We have here this dude. The arm should be something like this, and the other part of the arm goes almost. Fuck, 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 fuck. Beautiful. So this arm goes like this, and we have these contour lines around. We can have some speed lines here like this, and here also like this. Like this, like this. Awesome. The P, very important. Every time that we have to draw a P, it's very important to draw the P. Okay. Awesome. Now that I drew like a piece of shit, I can go here and actually dude, this dude P a lot. Zoom. Okay, get out of here, you. No, 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 no. If this dude is sliding, I think I need to move everything a bit this side. Now this dude is at the center of the screen. Amazing. Fuck, 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 fuck. Awesomeness. And then I grab here and I make this because he have his legs open and he's sliding on the P chart. The guys, effects will be heavy on this short film. Heavy. Let's call it down there. Amazing. That panel is there. Now, gets inside of the robot, this robot. So this is my air fryer. Back. So this air fryer is like this. Then the chihuahua is like, and he's like, boom, boom, he falls and then he's like, explodes. Awesome. Let's go. Dude, Spotify is fucking Spotify. Spotify is playing all the American Reject songs. I only ask for one. Okay, let me change that. Ah, okay. I was playing the entire album. Let's hear the band. Awesome. He will have the core, the horn. So I'll draw one half and then the next one, maybe. I'll try here to make the shape taper towards one side and towards the other now. Awesome. So here on this arm we have the chainsaw. No. We have the chainsaw. No, because we replaced the chainsaw with a barrel, with a broken barrel. This is a thing that I'm still not sure about in this film. He's like, it's a good idea to have a barrel. Well, what is a good idea? It actually is. I'm thinking about like, will it be the appropriate probe for that arm? Am I missing the opportunity to do something even cooler? So I'm still open on exploring like, what can that? What is the probe that can actually appear from that arm? But maybe the future Henry have that answer, or connecting to the idea that I started this video with of maybe there is someone that is not appearing on the team yet that will be Henry. Never supposed to be a bottle of alcohol. And maybe, I don't know, he comes with the idea. So awesome. And this is supposed to be the rounded chainsaw, and this is the other arm. Now, if I want boom, 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 yeah. So, will we see this? Will we see this? The underpants, yeah, just a bit. So this is a wait. So the mouth could be something like this. Super chill. We have the line here. Maybe a little bit closer to the edge. Closer to the edge. And now these. Oof, no, I don't like that shape. I don't like that shape. Nah, maybe. I don't like it, but I don't care. I'll look at it later. Now, here's where the craziness starts. But now that I'm looking at this, it's like if I want to go and do all of this shit like this, here, maybe the character should be smaller. So I actually leave a space for me to play around and even exaggerate much more than the thing that I have here. I can explode this shit. So I'll do that later. Now I want to focus on designing these main panels. This is the part that I enjoy the most, designing. And yeah, I love designing. Puck. I was actually talking yesterday with Media, that is the person who's helping me on the crowd character design. Time to awesome. I was talking yesterday with Media, the artist that is helping me with the crowd character designs, and we were talking about how doing character design sometimes is like being a graphic designer, like designing logos, and each character is super iconic. So every logo is super iconic, and simplicity is a big shit on the process of designing these characters. And for this short film, and we were talking about the difference between the simplicity and of this flat style of character designs versus the complexity of some of the video games character design. We have a very cool conversation about it, and it's enjoyable. It's enjoyable, and every medium have its own challenge. So the challenge for this medium is, even though we are doing super flat character designs, we have to be aware of the volumes of each character designs and how the character and being able to simplify it enough so the animators will not hate us during the animation process. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge of actually problem solving many different things. It's not only about making cool characters or beautiful characters, but it's also about making characters that actually can be animatable, that someone can actually animate those things. And yeah, those were the cool thoughts that we were sharing yesterday. Let's go back. Awesome. Hmm. Let's draw the final over here. So, so the air fryer explodes. Maybe we are not seeing this because this is eye level. So we have this shape here. Wait. I will redraw this if. Sorry, guys. I just need to, if I have this. Look, I have everything here. So I'll grab this back view from here to from here to here. Copy. Look at that butt. Look at that butt. Awesome. And copy and make this smaller. Dude, so beautiful. Maybe a little bit thinner. So I know that when the time of animating this scene, I'll grab the back view of the rig and just get rid of all the stuff that is not needed apart from this lower part. I would like to push even this. I don't know how the ball looks. Here, maybe they will squeeze like this. Awesome. Now these round, I would like to keep these super straight. Cancionzota, muchachos. So what I said in Spanish is a really cool song, guys. The one that is playing right now on my ear. So we go here. Amazing. Awesome. So we have this, and we will have here all the crowd character designs that Media is cooking right now. So we have the little chihuahua. We also have a chihuahua. Back view. You get out of here. I don't need you anymore, air fryer. See, look. And I just black. And then I come here, and then I take this tool, and I raise. Then I'll grab this and put it here. Super cheeky. Then I duplicate this like 1,000 times. How many more times I have to? What's up? And then this is the trick. I will press Command J and duplicate this 1,000 times more. Amazing. Oh, come on. Amazing. You see? So beautiful. It doesn't look like shit, dude. Okay, but it's done. Now I will do a super fast, super cool, amazing layout. Look at that. The city is destroyed, but everyone is safe and alive. So that's the important part. And at the end, the fucking Sentinels air fryers appear and they cover all of this. Like, imagine that, dude. So, so, fire. So, I will not be lazy and design another amazing layout here. I don't like it at all. Something like this. Fire, smoke, more fire, and now we need something really special. The crowd. So I can. No, all the crowd will be something like this. Maybe I will actually, because these are a lot of people for this crowd. I can put the crowd character designs that Media is designing, and around I can put just silhouette, and that will be perceived as people. Flip horizontal, copy and paste. Amazing. I don't like the legs too much. I will do something like this, more flat. That right now is like pointing towards the front and is causing me many mental issues. So something like this. Awesome. Oof. And I want this bud to have like some reflection. So I'll do something. These are little notes that I'm giving for to the Henry of like fucking 3 months from now. Fuck, this doesn't work. He's like, dude, we want this bud to reflect some shyness thing. Okay? So I'll do something like this. Beautiful bud. Just all of this on one layer. Black. Where's the frame? Where's the frame? Here. Awesome. So that's what we did today. See? So with these main panels, I'll just go and fill all the in-between panels, putting the character in different perspective, making the robot as poop, this little chihuahua, making this chihuahua pee on top of the robot, and all of those crazy things. So that's the video. Wait, I cannot go like this. I need to. Now it's perfect. Bye bye. Poop.